Personally, I don't believe in the film fund. I really honestly don't. I think it's premature.
Okay.
Because there is no distribution. If you give the film fund, how are they going to... People think, oh, we're just going to put it on YouTube. I'm sorry. YouTube is going to collapse very soon. There's so much...
Really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's so much congestion on YouTube. And they're always changing their policies. So if you go... And now I feel like it's seriously oversaturated. If you oversaturate it, they're going to reduce the earning. So...
American Ghanaian filmmaker Sh-Leila Djansi has come out to say YouTube will collapse very soon. Her reason, don't worry, you go know. I beg, if you're new to this channel, can you click on the subscribe button? Like too and share. That way, this video will get to a lot of people. And click on the notification button. So say anytime we go upload some new content, you'll be first to receive. Maybe you know, Sh-Leila Djansi, she's a very big movie producer, director. She shot very, very good movies in the past. Lately, she don't really do so much production, but at least her brand, her name is out there. The Ghanaian people and people who have come across her movies, they know who she be. And so finally, after going away for a long time, she returned, come back to Ghana. And obviously, conversations about movies has been going on here and there, and Nigeria collaboration, and that has been going on. And so being a well-known movie director, producer, as she reached out Norway, Charlie, they call and say, Madam, as you come, can share your opinion, can share your knowledge about what you think about the Ghana movie industry and the way for it. And so there is a show on Hits FM where they call on the Daybreak Hits, hosted by Kwame Dazi and Doreen Aldo. So Sh-Leila Djansi was invited to come on the show, which she went. And during the conversation, there was this conversation about the Ghana Film Fund, where the government and the authorities from Film for Ghana are trying to work together to set up. That way, people who are producers, directors can have access to it, take some funds, they go shoot movies and make a return and, pay back, like a fund where people can have access to and shoot movies, trying to build the industry again. So they asked her about her opinion about what she think about that. What she think about that. And she's saying, personally, she feel like, the fund that they are trying to bring up will not be of any benefit or any use to the film industry. Why? Because she feel like there are no distribution channels where if these people go and access the funds and then they shoot the movies, they will feel market it. That way they will feel make returns. Because if there are no marketing, there are no distribution channels, and you go and take the fund and you shoot, how do you intend to recoup? Stating that if producers or filmmakers are going to rely on YouTube as their primary platform to distribute their movies, then she thinks, Charlie, that platform is not a strong platform to rely on. And she feels that in no time, YouTube will collapse and a lot of people will not be able to recoup. Why? Because she feel like, every single time YouTube, they change their policies. Why? Because there are a lot of pressure. We all know, for fact, in recent times, when it comes to movies, we don't have that traditional way where before we used to buy movies on the CD, pen drive and all those things. Right now, it's online. That is why we have a lot of people shooting movies on Netflix and all these things. Right now, YouTube has become the hottest cake where, one of the biggest entertainment industry in the whole of Africa, that is Nigeria. They shoot a lot of their movies they put for there. And obviously, we know for fact, where there are excess of things, we lose the quality, which is fact. But Nigerians are surviving off this platform and they're shooting a lot of movies, bro. The rate at which Nigerians they shoot movies they put on YouTube, bro, it's overwhelming and it's something worth applauding. But then again, we all know for fact, Charlie, Ghana on the other hand, there is a struggle. It's just one or two people who are trying to, match up. But I want to say we're not even reach anywhere because Charlie, in a day, this producer no upload movie, that producer go, that actress go. So there are a lot of movies. If you go on YouTube, you type African movies, you go see a lot of production from Nigeria, unlike Ghana, where a producer go shoot today and then next 3 months before you go upload another movie for YouTube. And so she feel like because of the pressure for their YouTube and how YouTube constantly they change their policies and things, it go reach some time if they put videos and movies for themselves, the amount that you're supposed to earn because of the pressure on the platform and the policy changing, the amount and the money you're supposed to make will come down. And so even if you shoot movies and you put it on YouTube as your primary source of distribution, you will not make no return. And so if you go take that funds where the government is trying to bring without a proper distribution channel, and we are relying on YouTube as our main distribution, platform of distribution, we might run it at a field. Saying that that will be unproductive, that will be unreliable business option. And so she then treats government to help rather invest the money into foreign filmmakers. That way they can come and shoot movies here, explore, do tourism exposure for us. Then they go fit take the culture out. That one will bring a lot of business opportunities for us instead of rather opening a fund, putting money in where people can come, filmmakers from Ghana can have access to it. And then in return, they cannot even have a place to distribute the movie. And then YouTube, obviously with the pressure, you might not make any money from them. So she feels say, Charlie, personally, I don't believe the film fund. I really don't. I think it's premature because there is no distribution. If you give the film fund, how are they gonna make profit? You see, people think that we are just gonna put it on YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube is gonna collapse very soon.
It doesn't matter whether you make the money back or not. You know, you put it in schools, you put it at the park. That would actually be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could even VR it. Like, you know, Ludwig, my producer, was talking about doing a movie and then doing a VR experience. So when you go to the park and you put on the VR glasses, you can actually experience the movie in 3D or as yourself or as through his lens, you know? The government should sponsor it.
I think government is supposed to do that.
Yeah.
That is when... not if, when, or should I say if? Let's say if, because you see, anything's possible. That is if the film fund is finally in place. Maybe.
I mean, when I say government sponsor it, as in like have an institution or back somebody to do it. Because
exactly.
Personally, I don't believe in the film fund. I really honestly don't. I think it's premature.
Okay.
Because there is no distribution. If you give the film fund, how are they going to... People think, oh, we're just going to put it on YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube is going to collapse very soon. There's so much...
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's so much congestion on YouTube. And they're always changing their policies. So if you go... And now I feel like it's seriously oversaturated. If you oversaturate it, they're going to reduce the earning. So how much are you really going to earn on YouTube if you put... You know, if you just say I'm gonna just put the film on YouTube and then you have piracy, somebody's gonna download the film, and again, why would I spend money and make a film and then just put it on YouTube? You want people to have the experience, cinema, you know, stream at home. You want to have a proper platform. For the film. If I garnish food, why do I want to serve it in something that's not, you know, the holy grail almost, right? So I think there should be a film fund, but I feel like the way it should be structured is not the conversation that's ongoing.
All right.
If I were to be a policymaker and there's a film fund, I'll do what Botswana is doing. I would give it to films that are coming from outside. So you attract that investment.
Right.
As in foreign films?
Yes.
You get it.
So if you're a foreign film and you're coming to film in Ghana, like Botswana will give you $1 million if you're coming to film in Botswana. Technically, that money is never going to leave Botswana. You're still going to spend that money in Botswana because foreign films have regulations. There are union rates that you have to pay the crew. There are union rates that you pay the cast. There are standard rates that you pay for shipping. You know, so if someone is coming to Ghana to make a film and Ghana says, okay, if you come to film in Ghana, we'll give you $250,000. If you give me that money and I'm bringing in a foreign film, I know where to spend that money. I'm going to probably spend it on hotels, on airlines, on food. At the end of the day, the money stays here. It doesn't go anywhere.
So when the video hit on social media, it brought so many mixed reactions. People feel like, say, sometimes we have to stay positive and look at a brighter future. People are doing it. Why are we not doing the same or getting it right or doing better? Instead of always looking for loopholes and trying to push bad energy into things that people are surviving off it. Why are we always thinking about the bad things and putting it out there instead of thinking about ways and means to be able to push the movies and push our stories and put it on platforms where people are already consuming from? Why does it have to be like YouTube will collapse because filmmakers are oversaturating the place, the YouTube and all that? YouTube has been around for so many years. Content have been there for so many years and it's still there. People are surviving off YouTube. So why is that when it is the time for us to take advantage? It is the time for us to push, for us to have a platform where we can also say, okay, we are also taking advantage of this platform that everybody is using. We are putting us headlines and stories or putting this in the mindset of the people that YouTube will soon collapse when people are still surviving off it. Look at Nigerians. Plenty of movies out there, but they are still surviving. People are consuming. Nowadays, Nigerian actors and actresses and producers, when they put movie there for the 24 hours, they have 1 million views. And that is, at least, that is some good movie. And the good thing about movies is these guys, they stay on the channel for long. Some of the movies are 1 hour, 2 hours. And people stay on the channel for long and watch it. And so these people make some good money from these movies. And so instead of focusing on the negative, let's try and focus on the positive. And try and take our movie to the next steps where the world is heading towards, instead of having all these bad thoughts or bad in it. I know that this is coming from a good point of view, a good mindset, but the masses are saying, start something, do something, let's do something, and stop all these excuses where every time we try bring up all this, all that. Charlie, at the end of the day, we need to have an industry. If we don't do it, cry and we just did it, we are rather helping collaborate. Already we suffocate the industry, nothing they happen. And so I think when we get platform, we should rather think about the positives instead of the negatives. You know, so the Shadout TV news, anywhere the news, they definitely could bring them to you for do what to like, share, subscribe. Tell us who come, Charlie. This your boy Moody. Yeah, na minye.
Right now, Shadout TV, man. In Lima, right in Lima. We the Godfathers.
Shadout TV is the best, no worry. They got to the update, my bro. Love your Shadout TV. They are loud. I love it.